Marvelous Monday. Today is November 16th, 2020. It is 7:31 a.m. Welcome to my teacher YouTube channel, GCUBED Good, Grand, Great. I am Denise Glaspie, a 6th and 7th grade math teacher. This is my 13th week of vlogging, and I am determined to make better than my 12th week. I'm about to actually send out the invitations to my Zoom meetings for the day. It is now 12:02 and I have some good news and some bad news. Good news is that when I thought I was in the middle of my first period class, I really wasn't. But the bad news is, even though I had the wrong time, still attendance was not good at all. So for the office hours in the AM, 143 invitations were sent, 2 students showed up. For first period, 26 invitations were sent, 2 students joined the Zoom meeting. Second period, 24 invitations were sent, and 3 students joined the Zoom meeting. For third period, 33 invitations were sent. However, just 1 student joined the meeting, as well as the leader of our schools. And then fourth period, 30 students were invited, and 4 students joined the meeting. Fifth period, 26 students were invited, 1 student joined. Sixth period, with my super 7th graders, 23 students were invited, and not a single student decided to join the Zoom meeting 2 days before the end of the trimester. And some have those grades that are less than a C, and I just did not see them today. Most of the students that joined today are students that have a C or better. So I can only do what I can do, but I am feeling much better just with getting in a routine, if this is what we can call a routine. But I am also starving, so I have my food warming up right now. I just wanted to check in between my Zoom meetings. I have PM virtual office hours from 1 to 2, so I would like to get some food into this 51-year-old body, relax for a moment before that, and I will check in later. Terrific Tuesday. Today is November 17th, 2020. It is 7:55 a.m. I'm about to enter my Zoom meeting for the AM office hour session. It is 8:31. Not a single student showed up for the office hours. So hopefully students will show up for their regularly scheduled math periods. I will check in after 12. It is 1:34. All Zoom meetings are complete for the day. First period, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 26 students joined the Zoom meeting. Second period, 2 out of 24 students joined the Zoom meeting. Third period, 1 out of 33 students joined the Zoom meeting. Fourth period, 2 out of 30 students joined the Zoom meeting. Fifth period, 2 out of 26 students joined the Zoom meeting. Sixth period, 1 student out of 23 students joined the Zoom meeting. For my AM session, there wasn't a single student that joined for office hour help. And then for my PM office hours, 1 student joined. One day before the end of the trimester, grades are not that great, but students did not take advantage of today. Hopefully, they will finish the first trimester strong. I am going to hold 1 final office hour tomorrow morning from 8 to 8:30, but then the deadline for assignments is at 12 o'clock tomorrow. And I'm hoping that my students will remain hopeful and not doubtful. Okay, it is now 2:10, and I wanted to stop by to see if my grands could come and visit me for a few moments or something to build up my spirits. And this is building up my spirits right here.
Can I just see if you pressed it?
Okay, you want to see if I pressed it, Rosie?
Yep.
Okay, great. And this makes my day. Just see them working in their garden there. They got some beautiful greens here. Nice job. I hope I'm not messing those up. Oh, those do look great. Bella Rose, what kind of greens are those?
The Glaspie Greens.
They're what kind?
The Glaspie Greens.
Oh, I love that, Bella. I love it. Some Glaspie Greens. That's wonderful.
Yep.
Aww. They.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, and for Thanksgiving too. Isn't that nice, Rosie? You can go into your own garden to get your greens. That is wonderful. I love it. Wonderful Wednesday. Today is November 18th, 2020. It is the very last day of the first trimester. And I am going to use the same advice that I have given my students in a stream to Google Classroom, that once they have done their very best to take care of any assignments and retakes on assessments today, to make sure they celebrate successfully completing the first trimester. So I plan to do the same thing after I get our grades in. The power teacher was down yesterday, so I could not enter any grades. But right now it is about 7:57, so I'm going to go on to my office hours, the only ones I am holding this morning, for any students that would like additional help before the 12 o'clock deadline for retakes and the 3 o'clock deadline for the assignment for the day. It is 9:12. 2 out of 143 students join the AM office hours for help to improve your grade for the first trimester. And those 2 students had C and above. Was truly hoping that those students who had earned grades below a C would show up to get one final help. I really wanted all students to feel successful for the first trimester, but I can only do what I can do. So I have entered the grades for the opposite quiz, and I am going to find myself something to eat and then look at the grades for the coordinate plane quiz and the writing expression quiz in 7th grade. And just continue entering grades up until 12 o'clock, and students will have some retake grades that I can enter to improve their grades. If not, it is what it is. And I have already decided that I am going to have some, for this first trimester, there is some sort of COVID compassion involved in my grading. Fantastic Friday. Today is November 20th, 2020. It is 10:29, and I have my first trimester final grades, and I would like to share the results. First period, 16 out of 20 students earned a C or better, 80%. Out of second period, 20 out of 20 students, all 100% earned a C or better. Third period, 23 out of 27 students, 85% earned a C or better. Fourth period, 26 out of 27, 96% of students earned a C or better. Fifth period, 20 out of 24, or 83% of students earned a C or better. And in my sixth period class of 7th grade students, 16 out of 21 earned a C or better, 76%. These results are with what I called entering scores with COVID compassion. I sent this message to students. Fantastic Friday, super students. First trimester grades are finalized. I earned scores. I entered scores with COVID compassion, considering the many challenges we all have faced during the school year. However, moving forward, we all must do better. Some immediate improvements: joining Zoom meetings on time, alert, with paper and pencil, ready to actively participate. Complete work for assignments instead of just clicking the turn-in button. Using the help features in iExcel to really understand the skill sets, and seeking help immediately. And then I go on to explain their assignment for today, which is just a Glaspie evaluation. I like for students to evaluate me after the first trimester and second trimester. I let them know that I truly would like to improve my delivery of instruction for them. And then the only other obligation or assignment that students have for today is for them to update their marvelous math data with their actual first trimester grade, the final Unit 1 post-test score, a second trimester goal math grade with an action plan describing how they are going to earn that goal grade, and then just to make sure that they have their NWEA fall score, goal score, and the appropriate grade levels associated with those scores. Okay, I just wanted to share some of the statements that are on the evaluation that I give to my students. So I was not expecting this wonderful graph here. So for the first question, and 29 students have responded so far. This was their assignment for the day. I enjoy this math class, and most of it is in red, which students agree, and some blue. So the majority of it, students either strongly agree or agree that they enjoy this math class. And then the second statement, I know what I am supposed to learn in math class. Strongly agree is the blue, and agree red, and I'm glad that that is like that. We are really big for our entire district on visible learning. So students are supposed to know what they're supposed to learn every single day with the learning intention. Next statement, Mrs. Glaspie is respectful to all students. And I am glad to see that that is mostly in blue. I am very pleased with this. I was not expecting this. I haven't used this form like this before. And then Mrs. Glaspie wants all students to learn. Oh, that's wonderful. So far, the students who have responded, they strongly agree or agree. I am comfortable asking Mrs. Glaspie questions, and glad to see that mostly agree or strongly agree. A little concerned that I have some students that strongly disagree. I would like to think that I am approachable. Assignments prepare me for quizzes and tests, and glad to see no green in there for strongly disagree, and the bulk of it because I truly try to align, not try, you must align the practice work with the work, the type of questions they're going to see on assessments. Mrs. Glaspie is willing to help students, strongly agree, that blue. And then some things, please list one thing that would improve Mrs. Glaspie teaching. So here's some of the responses. Nothing. She's already, oh my goodness. Nothing, you're great. Let's see some other things that would improve Mrs. Glaspie teaching. Nothing. She is one of the best teachers at all. Nothing. If she didn't assign so much, because I get very overwhelmed. So here's, please list one thing you enjoy about Mrs. Glaspie teaching. Everything. She makes it fun. You are good at math. The IXL. Everything about her. She's fun. How she teach. Oh, this is making my Friday more fantastic. She makes it understandable, kindness. Now, this is what this 51-year-old teacher was in desperate need today. It is 4:03. I have successfully completed my first trimester of teaching during a pandemic due to COVID-19. I have also entered the first assignment for the second trimester. It is an absolutely positively gorgeous day out here. Payday and 2 school days before Thanksgiving break. So I think I'm going to end this 13th week of blogging here. If while watching this video you discover a helpful tip, truth, or tool, please hit subscribe, the notification bell, comment, like. Most importantly, please do not have a good day. Please have a good, grand, and great one. Peace.